Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who's Lock with Leilani? That is me. Lock with Leilani is choking right now, okay? So I literally started a new video. I started the video over because I was coughing so bad, and oh my goodness, I don't even know why I was coughing like that because I'm not eating anything, I'm not drinking anything. Do you ever just like be talking, maybe something, I don't know, but I just know that I was choking. So I was like, I gotta start this video all over again. But anyways, I was saying in my video, and hopefully, because I feel like I'm getting ready to cough again, I'm gonna feel like I'm ready to choke again. I wanted to say what I was saying in my video before I start choking is that this video is like kind of like a part 2 of the last video that you guys saw, which was like a positive, motivational, like, you know, get started with the new year, you know, working with planners, organization, donating, and things like that. So this is kind of sort of a continuation of that, but it's also partly like it's a Dollar Tree haul. I bought a container. I'm going to show you guys how I use some of the Dollar Tree stuff that I buy. So that's one thing that you guys don't ever really see me doing either. I want to start kind of showing you guys how I use some of the things that I get from Dollar Tree, because I really do use the stuff that I get from Dollar Tree. But before I jump into that, and then I'll show you guys at the end of the video how I'm going to be using the items, and then you guys will see. But because I use all the items that I get from Dollar Tree. I don't buy anything just for show. I get everything and I use the stuff for real. But before I jump into my Dollar Tree finds from my visit to Dollar Tree today, I want to show you guys some stuff that I picked up at the grocery store. I always tell you guys the grocery store stuff is like a little hidden gem for different seasons, for holidays and stuff, because they have some really adorable stuff. So you guys saw these napkins already. These are by Celebrated. These are $2.99. These are just some small napkins I got from Michael's. So these are just kind of like on top of all this because I put everything together. But these are actually from the grocery store. So I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. So I saw these adorable napkins. These were like $1.25 or something. I don't know. As soon as the stuff comes out, it's really cheap. Like under $2. It's like $1.24, I think, for these napkins. And these say XOXO and Be Mine. And these are adorable. You guys can use this with some Mod Podge, and you can put this on to like, they have the little wooden pieces and stuff like at Dollar Tree or, you know, different stores. They have those wooden pieces. And if you want to make your own signs, you could use this image and make your own sign with those kind of napkins, or like the ones that I got that have like a cupcake on them, any ones that have characters on them, donuts, anything like that. You can use any of those kind of napkins and use them and Mod Podge them on and make different things with them. This plate set right here, this one's kind of like a small plate. I like to call these dessert plates. Let's see what they call it. They're calling it lunch plates, and these are really small. You get 8 of these by a company called Signature Select from the grocery store here in Cali, Southern California, Albertsons grocery store. If you're from Cali, you guys know, you heard of Albertsons. If you're from Southern California, I don't know if Northern California has Albertsons. They might. They probably do because it's still California, I'm guessing. This one says happy, smile, love you, cutie, XOXO. These are so cute, and these are definitely like traditional, like sweetheart colors. I love that white background to like bring that pop of color in, so it looks really nice. And then, let me show you guys. I have the napkins to match that too. I might as well show you those. So those are the napkins. And like I said, the plates were like $1.25 and napkins, or maybe the plates were like $1.45 or $1.72 or something like that. And then the actual napkins were like a little bit under like $1.25, something like that. And then these are the bigger plates, and these say Happy Valentine's Day. These are absolutely adorable. I love these. I love to get like little plates for Valentine's Day. You could do a Valentine breakfast on those plates. You could do like a couple waffles, maybe some strawberries, some grapes, maybe a couple pieces of bacon. You could do that for your kiddos. You could do it for your husband, your wife, your girlfriend. You could do it for whoever you want, for yourself. You could just make that. If you just want to take pictures of the plates and put some cute little stuff on it, you could do that as well. And then lastly, I picked these plates up. These are just like, these are so classic for me. I just have to pick these up every year when I go to the grocery store. I see these little plates because I used to buy these for my daughter. My son had the little compartment plates as well, but I love to still buy these. I don't know, it's so hard for me to not buy them, so I buy these all the time. These are really cute, and even for adults, like especially with the new year being here, if you want to like be aware of your portions and do like a portion control meal, you could totally use this for like portion control. Like for example, if you're having spaghetti, you could put a little bit of spaghetti right here, maybe some corn here, maybe salad here, maybe a half a slice of toast or cheese toast or garlic toast or whatever you're having, and just do like a portion control. But it looks like this is a collaboration with Hershey's Kisses. So this is really cute. It says XOXO, and it has like all this stuff on here. This is really a cute plate. I really like that a lot. And then this plate is just a solid plate. Like you can make this a dinner plate if you have little kids, or even if you want it for yourself, because of course, you know, sometimes we like these things ourselves as well. So if you wanted to, you could use this for yourself. You could do kiddos on this one for you. Or if you have a older child, maybe a kid that's maybe 4 or 5 could eat this plate. And then if you have like a toddler, they can use this plate. So they both have a cute little plate. So on that note, that's something that you can use for your kiddos. You can use it for yourself. It could be used for whatever you want to use it for. So on to my Dollar Tree finds. So those things are from the grocery store. You guys can let me know down in the comments what your favorite item was from the video. Do you guys buy things from your grocery store, seasonal stuff? Do you guys buy things at your grocery store? And if so, what's the name of your grocery store? Tell me the name of your grocery store. I would love to know. I've shared with you guys before the big grocery stores here in California. Of course, we have Sam's Club, which is a big box store. We have Costco. And then, let me see. My mom is texting me. I don't know what's going on. She's telling me something. So basically, I hate when people text me, when family texts me, people text me while I'm making a video, because then I lose my train of thought. So what I was getting ready to say was, and I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Now I have to sit here and think, isn't it crazy? Because I'm getting close to 50, y'all, where sometimes I'm not that old, obviously, when I say I'm getting close to 50, but sometimes I forget what I'm saying. I have to, because I got so many things on my mind. And then when I get here with you guys, I kind of get in my own little zone of sharing videos and talking to you guys. So I get in that zone. But then when I get distracted by my kids talking to me, or the door opening, or, you know, somebody texts me, it throws me all off. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. I think I was telling you guys the name of stores. I was saying the big box stores. We have a Costco. We have a Sam's Club here. We've had a Costco membership for over 25 years, me and my husband, together collectively, and grocery stores in California. So I live in Southern California. We have a big grocery store called Vons, is VON''S, or VONS. Vons' sister store is Albertsons. And I think that Albertsons Vons collective has something to do with Kroger. So like, I know if you live like in the South, like if you live in like, you know, Arkansas or Alabama, or, well, I don't want to put Alabama in there, but I know Arkansas because I spent a little bit of time in Arkansas because my parents have lived there. They live in Texas now. They have also been in, let me see where they live, Tennessee. I know a lot of southern states have a Kroger. So I think the Albertsons Vons collective here, the sister stores, they have a relationship with Kroger. Another grocery store here in California is called Stater Brothers. And then you have other stores too that I don't shop at. Like they have like Food for Less. Of course you have Walmart. You know, we have Walmart, we have Target, you know, stuff like that. So those are like the big grocery store chains though in California. The Vons, Albertsons, and Stater Brothers. And then you have the other store, Food for Less, which is kind of like a discount type of store, but it's a big store. Amazing thing. So if you know, you know. Depending on what state you live in, I think there's a lot of different, you know, restaurants and stores and things like that that we all frequent that may be very similar, but might have different names. So anyways, this particular bag, I picked this one up from Dollar Tree, and it says Valentine. It says Together Forever. It says Be Mine. It says Hugs. It says Love You So Much. This bag is adorable. They had another one like this that had just hearts all over it, different color red, and kind of like, you know, burgundy hearts all over it. It was really cute. But I decided to pick this one up because I thought this one was nice for me. This was my choice to pick up. And there was an older lady, African-American lady that was in front of me, and she had like a bag of ice. She kind of reminded me of like my grandma. That's why I mentioned like she was African-American, because, you know, she looked like she could have been like my grandma or like just an older relative of mine. And it just kind of broke my heart how she had dropped something on the floor, and I was in line. I guess she was in line before me. And I wasn't paying attention because I had just gotten the line, so I think she was like already leaving the line, but she was like right there. So I don't remember seeing her in my line, but she dropped something, so I was like trying to help her pick it up. And then this other lady that was behind me was also African American, right? So all three of us are African American, right? So the lady behind me was helping the older lady to pick something up after I was trying to help her. So I thought maybe they were together at that point, right? So then the lady had a big bag of ice from Dollar Tree, and I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "Do you want a bag?" Because I had this bag. And I was like, "Would you like a bag?" And she looked at me and she said, "Honey, I don't want no paper bag." And I said, "I understand." And I said, "Well, this bag is not paper." I said, "Let me give you my bag." So this is the bag that I had. This is my second one. So I ripped the tag off. I opened the bag up really fast, and I took her bag of ice from her and put it in there for her. And she said, honey, thank you so much. And I said, you are absolutely welcome. So the lady behind me decided to help her walk out to her car. And I was like, that was very sweet of you. I said, thank you for doing that. She said, well, thank you for helping her as well. And I was like, do you know her? Is she a relative? She's like, no, I was just helping her like you. And I said, okay, awesome. I said, thank you so much and Happy New Year. So then I just told the checker to just charge me for the bag that I ended up giving to the older lady. And then I just went and got myself another one. So the lady that I helped has this bag and I have it too. So that was my little story for today. And you know, it's considered a tote bag and it's by seasonal collection. And I love purchasing bags from Dollar Tree. These reusable bags are really cute. They're adorable. You can take them back and use them as a shopping bag, or just put a lot of us. We're saying Halloween, y'all. Oh my God, these all these seasons are like blah, 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 blah. Put all your Valentine stuff inside of the bag, and that's what I bought it for. I'm going to show you guys how I use my bags. So this is the container that I bought today. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted it to necessarily be. I thought that I would find one that's about half the size. This one's pretty big, but I wanted to put all that Disney stuff that I've been buying in there, because you guys know I've been finding a bunch of Disney stuff at Dollar Tree. I found the little toast cutters. I found all those cupcake liners months ago. Recently I found all those spatulas. I have so much stuff, and like, until I start using the stuff, I need somewhere to store it. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, because I know they have these bins that are $5 on the plus aisle, but they had them in the front of the store, but they were bare with no lid. So I had to like walk around the store and look for lids. So it just was like this, and it was like 6 of them stacked up. And I walked around the store and boom, I found a gray lid and I found a green lid. So I was like, let me see if these gray lids fit on these containers, and it did. So boom, that's what I got. I'm assuming I just paid $1. I'm assuming I just paid $5 for this container, and that's it. Another thing I picked up, I found these Disney socks. These were sizes 9 to 11, which you hardly ever see like the 9 to 11. It's usually like, was it like 6.5 or something to 9, or 9.5 or something like that. But these are 9 to 11. So these are supposed to be even bigger. So hopefully these will fit really comfortable. And you get 6 pair, and these are the Disney ones, like the Moana ones. So you get Moana, it looks like Moana by herself, and then it looks like Moana with Pua the pig, and then it looks like Te Fiti, and then you get Moana again. It looks like these are all different socks though. And then right here, it looks like you get the Minahune, or the sailboat, and then another one with her, and it looks like she has like a seashell or something in her hand. I don't know, but I thought these were cute, so I'm gonna be wearing these at some point. So I picked those up for myself. And then for my guys and my little gal, I picked up some more socks. So these are the Hershey's Celebrate with Kisses 2 pair. These are 5 to 9.5. So that's what they usually come in size-wise, usually 5 to 9.5. So I picked these up for my daughter. So these have the brown on the front. These are really cute. And then on the back, they have the pink. I love these so much. I'm like, I want these for myself. Y'all know that's another thing. I do buy a lot of socks from Dollar Tree, and I wear all of them. I kid you not, I wear them daily. I wear them all the time. So I picked up these socks. These were $1.50 for my husband. They had these for St. Patrick's Day. They always get St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, fall, Halloween. They get socks for every single season. I love that, because there are a lot of character socks. So they also had the Winnie the Pooh in the light color green, like kind of like a fluorescent green with Winnie the Pooh and a blue, yellow Winnie the Pooh face. I had those in my hand. I was like, okay, I don't want to go ham on socks. They also had some with Stitch, which y'all know I love all 3 of them. Mickey, Stitch, and Winnie the Pooh are everything. I decided to get Mickey more for my husband for this year, and then if I go back another day, I was trying to be conservative on what I spent. I think I spent my price total was like $31. So I spent that, and then what else? I bought those socks for him for St. Patrick's Day, and then I found these in the store. I thought these were adorable. So these are Jack and Sally. I thought these were so cute. So I picked these up. These are Jack and Sally socks, and these are the Disney ones that just came out. These are for Valentine's Day. And then I picked up these that have Mickey with a little arrow. So I'm going to have to pay attention to both of these and see which one do I want to give. I feel like these are more my husband's style with the hearts and stuff on here. I can see him wearing these. And then I kind of like these for my son. But I don't know yet. I'm still kind of torn. I don't know which one I want to give my son or which one I want to give my husband. I'm not really sure yet. So I'm going to have to figure it out. But I am going to need a thumbnail, you guys. So let's go ahead and get a thumbnail while we are standing here. Let's get a thumbnail. So let's go ahead. I love the Jack and Sally, of course, is my favorite. But let's go ahead and get a thumbnail, because I am going to need a thumbnail. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So that's my thumbnail. Hopefully it was a long enough thumbnail. I think it was. Let's do it again just in case I didn't get it long enough. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so thumbnail. And this, of course, this was from the grocery store, as you guys know. Okay. The next thing that I picked up was the 2-pack of gift bags. So this one right here says Happy Valentine's Day on it. Okay. And then on the back, it just says Be Mine. So between these two, I can give, I think for my son, I'll probably give him this bag that says Happy Valentine's Day. And then this one on the back that says Be Mine. I feel like I can give that one to my husband. So those bags are not real small, but they're small. But it'll be enough for me to put stuff in there. I feel like I could put a bottle of cologne, a gift card, a couple pairs of socks, maybe a small little heart-shaped box of candy from Dollar Tree in there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have. And then I'm going to take this box out so I can show you guys the container itself. I did show it to you guys, but the container is by Edge Plastics Inc. It's a storage tote, and it's a 20-quart storage tote. So I'm going to show you guys at the very end of the video how I end up using this one. I'll show you guys. And then I bought 2 things of bubble wrap because I need to bubble wrap my my Christmas Disney cookies, my fake gingerbread cookies that I made. I usually wrap them up. I cut this into strips and then I tape it and wrap it up. Excuse me. Then I'll put it inside of one of those cookie containers from Dollar Tree, the ones that have the little lid on there. I have one that I didn't use, the gingerbread one upstairs. So I'm going to put all those cookies in that once I wrap them. But this is just called cushion wrap, and it just says Jot. So Jot is like a pen brand, like a stationery brand at Dollar Tree. So that is what that is. And then lastly, I bought a box. I wanted to show you guys this box that I picked up. I'll show you guys that one last because I have a couple of things inside of the box. So once again, I spent $31.54 out the door. That was my price point. And then I decided to buy these cute little, by seasonal collections. I bought these cute little notepads. I'm not going to show you guys those in detail because they're going to be gifts for people. And then I also bought 12 erasers. They have their little cute erasers. I'm going to be giving those out to people as well, so I don't want to show them on camera too much. And then I also picked up these cute little pencils. The pencils are cute. I'll go ahead and show you guys the pencils because there's a ton of different pencils in there so you guys can see. So if you have kiddos that are doing like, a Valentine's gift exchange or something like that, those are perfect for that kind of thing. Those kind of things. The little erasers, the pencils, they have bubbles and little fake glasses, like plastic glasses for kids to wear and things like that. So these are the boxes that I was telling you guys about. I decided to go ahead and get the one for my daughter. I decided instead of doing 3 of these boxes and like filling them all the way up, and I feel like the box was more kind of girly to me. So I decided to get this box for my daughter. So that way I can fix it up for her. I can put some some of the little shred paper in the bottom, and I can still fill this box up for her. So this lid does fit on the bottom. It says Happy Valentine's Day just for you. So this is how the little box looks or whatever. It looks like a postage stamp. So you basically can take the little lid and it does fit on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is put that to the bottom like this, and then I'm going to take her box and I'm going to fill it all up. And then when I decorate with it on Valentine's Day morning, you guys will see it. I'll have this box on the counter. And then I will have my husband and my son's bags. It'll be one on this side, like this one will be on this side. And then on the other side, this one will be on that side. So my husband and my son will have bags. I'm going to make some chocolate covered strawberries on Valentine's Day, some cupcakes, and then we'll have a cute little meal. I think my husband works on Valentine's Day. Like, he works on Valentine's Day. Now, if he actually decided to take it off or not, that's a whole nother story. Because I know he mentioned, like, possibly taking it off. So I'm not sure yet. But I decided to go ahead and just get that box for my daughter and not for them. Because like I said, they look kind of girly. And I don't think my husband or my son are going to want to reuse those boxes. And I feel like they're nice to reuse. So I decided to just get one for my daughter. But as I continue to add stuff to their Valentine bags, and when it gets closer to that time, I'll definitely show you guys what I purchased. I'll probably show you guys a couple days before Valentine's Day what I actually bought, all the stuff. But right now I'm just kind of gathering things. And if you guys want to be like prepared, you could totally start early. The lady that was in line behind me in the line at Dollar Tree, she also noticed that I was getting some Valentine stuff. She said, "You're starting early, huh?" She said, "You look like you always do that." Girl, I don't know what I look like, but okay, thank you. You're telling me I look organized? Yes, I will take it, okay? So if I look organized, that is what I always aspire to be, is organized. So the fact that I look organized for her, I'm happy to hear it. So I try to get all this stuff done and get stuff started so that when it's time, when the holiday hits, It's not something that I'm just like really stressed out about because I'm like, oh my God, pulling my hair out. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I definitely have a good start to things. And then I have some packages that I'm sending off to some friends. And I'll just put little stuff in there too. It's just a little something, something. I just like to sell a little something, just a thought, a card, a couple little diddly daddly things in there just to let you know I'm thinking about you. It's nothing real expensive or crazy, but it's just a little thought. It's just like some kindness, right? Sending kindness is always very nice. So anyways, on that note, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for being subscribed. If you guys are new, welcome all the new subscribers. I hope you decide to stay and make this a part of your life, being here, coming here, day after day or week after week, spending your time here when you could be doing something else, watching my videos and seeing what I purchase and how I use the items. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys like the video on the way out as well, and make sure notifications are on so that when I share a video in the future, you will not miss it. So on that note, stay to the very end for a after credit to see how I actually use some of these items, how I kind of put some of these items up, and watch to see how I use them in the future. You guys kind of see that from time to time, especially with like stuff that I bought for holidays, for Christmas and things like that. Stay tuned, and I will be putting all this stuff together very nicely, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.